please, not again, please.
Are you sure it's Thomas Hickory?
Of course it's Thomas Hickory. I was close to that man in a brother 15 years. That's Dom, all right. What in the world have they done to him?
Jimmy, let him go. What? Well, he's obviously so frightened. We can't make him worse. Look out.
Dom. Dom. What in the world has happened to him?
I can't expect him to behave normally. We don't know how long he's been down here.
But listen, Maddie wouldn't have done a thing like this to him.
Not our own father. Righto. Go and talk to him quietly.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, I'll do that. Hey, listen, what am I going to talk to him about?
Talk to him about the things that he might remember.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Dom. No, it's only Milo, Dom. It's just Milo, your old partner, Dom. All right? Hey, listen, Dom. I still got the Liz, you know, Dom? Remember the old Liz we used to flash from here to home planet in? Huh? Remember that time we had to race those 3 ships in order to register our stake on Lobos? Huh? Yeah. You remember that race, Dom? Well, was that when little Madeleine was born? Magic. Yeah. Remember that? When he made that record return trip, it took him 15 years to beat the time we did then, Dom. Huh? I thought the old Liz was going to split into 2. Remember, Dom? Madeleine. That's her, Dom. That's her. Yes. That's your daughter, Dom. God, she must have been about 6-year-old when that... 5. Only 5. Poor Madeleine. Madeleine. Dom, what about that other picture you had, that coloured picture you had of her, you know, Madeleine in a red dress? You still got that picture, Dom?
Where's the prisoner?
Prison, sir.
In there? What are they doing in there? That is my father's study. I gave orders for that door to be kept locked.
Chief said to put him in there.
Caven? Give me the key.
Chief says nobody's to enter.
Look, you know who I am. I'm ordering you to give me that key.
I can't do that. Sorry.
You will be.
Trace, here a minute. Go and tell the chief Mrs. Hickory's been down here trying to get in to see the prisoners. And tell him she's in a flaming temper about it.
It is.
Milo Clancy. It's Milo. It is, Dom. It is. Oh, Milo, Dom. Hey, come on, old fella. You sit down here where you'll be nice and comfortable. There you are. Come on. Look, I'll tell you something, Dom. We're all friends here.
Friends? So he's caught you too. He's caught all of us. You mean Caven? You'll never get out of here. Never. Oh. You'll all die here, I tell you. I think we shall get out of here. How have you been down here?
How long? I don't know. How long? Years.
They came for me by night with guns.
Who did?
Dom, now, was it Caven, Dom?
You know Caven?
Yeah.
Huh? Evil, ruthless. He brought me down here and kept me like a rat underground.
Yeah, I explained how he disappeared. Caven kidnapped him.
Well, why do that?
Well, if he wanted to die wedged between Madeleine and me, if he wanted to take over the company.
No, but why keep him prisoner all this time? I mean, surely it'd be easy for them to have killed him and done it.
Well, from what we've seen of Caven, I think he always has a good reason for doing things, Jamie.
You mean Mr. Hickory is still of some value to Caven in some way?
Yes, I think so.
Dom, we shall just have to escape, won't we? Escape? That door's the only way out of here.
Are you quite sure?
Of course he's quite sure. Oh, Dom, he built this room. He hacked it out of living rock. That door's the only way out.
Yes. It's also the only way in.
We'll find a ship out at the old freighter dock beyond the perimeter. Use one of the tractors to get the stuff out there and hurry. I need it quickly. And don't forget the thermic capacitors.
Where's Caven?
Oh, he's on level 3, I think. One of the guards just came in asking for him.
Yeah, moronic brute.
Well...
Look, Dervish, you're an intelligent man, a qualified astronaut. structural engineer. How did you get mixed up with a criminal like Caven?
I made a mistake once. Just once. Caven found out about it.
There must be a way of fighting him. I didn't realize what I'd got involved with until I saw him shoot that man today.
Well, you can't fight Caven.
Not alone. But you helped me. We might be...
No. I don't want to talk about him. I know Caven. I know what he's capable of. And believe me, he'd kill us both if he even suspected we were talking like this.
You've got to help me. We're the only two who could stop him.
I'm sorry.
He's planning to kill those prisoners, Dervish. We can't let him murder poor innocent people.
Please let me go. I've got work to do.
You'll be as guilty as he is. This is easy control to PCS 41. Easy control to General Herman. Hello, Space Corps. If you hear me, please come in on band 396. This is easy control.
Radio call from Easy Control.
What do they want?
It's a woman's voice, sir. Very faint. I'll put it through the amplifier.
Easy control calling General Hanna. Please come in. Band 396. Easy control calling Space Corps.
Did you get that band, Tim?
Coming up on the video, sir.
Master to Secret Control. Receiving you now.
Listen, General. You must get...
What the blue blazes? Open that connection again, Pen.
It's still open, sir. Somebody's pulled the plug at the other end.
Obviously, I got here just in time. And why did you try to see the prisoners?
Oh, why do you think? To tell them what you're planning.
So, I can't rely on you anymore.
No, you'd better put me in with them.
Oh, no. You've not yet outlived your usefulness.
If you think for one moment that I'm going to help you in any way.
You are going to do exactly as I tell you, Madeleine.
You really are mad, aren't you?
Because if you don't, I'll have your father flogged. And I ought to tell you that he's not in the best of health.
Oh, but my father's dead.
He's alive. As you can perhaps see from this photograph taken only a few weeks ago. I thought I might need a lever to help you to cooperate. In his study, where else? When you ordered that room to be kept locked, I thought it'd be the safest place to put him.
You? What have you done with my father? Let me see him! Let me!
Before we get that far, let's talk about how you're going to help me, shall we? Because that's much more important.
It's no use, sir. There's not a peep out of his ego control.
What do you think, Ian?
I'd have given a lot to have held that contact for another 10 seconds, sir. I wonder what she was going to say.
She looks worried.
Sir, if those sections of the beacon were originally on course for Tar...
So they were, according to our computer reading.
Well, suppose Clancy diverted them to Lobos to get us out of the way so that his gang could raid the Izigre headquarters.
That would be a big operation, even for a crew as well disciplined as the pirates appear to be.
Well, not if you had a base on another planet, sir.
I suppose it's possible. Men, take course for Tar.
Right, sir.
We can swing back there to make sure that everything's in order anyway.
Dom, pull over the door.
Lead to the passage outside. And that steel is 3 inches thick. I tell you, it's hopeless. I spent my first year down here working on that hinge. You can see it's hardly marked.
Yes, I wasn't thinking of brute strength. Well, not much brute strength.
It's not an audio lock, is it?
No, Jamie, it isn't.
Oh, that's a relief.
Jamie, sometimes I think you don't appreciate all I do for you. For Milo, supposing we could get out of this room, do you think you could find your way back to your spaceship?
Yeah, you want to get me out of this room. What? Oh, well, that's what I was going to say. You see, apart from these guards there, we get past those guards, huh?